And the severe storm threat continues to be a 3 out of 5 tomorrow as the dry line starts to swing further to the east. And we could see storms from Austin, Texas, all the way up into parts of Chicago. So looking into this right now, 3 out of 5, you can see this area that's in the dark maroon color. A big chunk of real estate here. I mean, we're talking parts of the southern Oklahoma all the way into Kansas, as well as into parts of northern Missouri. Going to get in on the action, but we can't forget, I mean, level 2 out of 5 as well is going to be extending all the way up into the Midwest for tomorrow. So it's going to be mostly into the afternoon, evening, and then even moving into overnight. Now, one of the main threats is going to be that tornado threat, a level 3 out of 5 when it comes to that tornado threat for tomorrow. This is going to be in parts of Oklahoma as well as into Arkansas and the southern parts of Missouri as well. Now, that level 2 out of 5 is also going to be adamant, and we could see an EF2 or greater when it comes to these storm systems with accompanying these storm systems with that tornado threat. This is going to be extending all the way into parts of the Midwest, all the way down into parts of Texas, like near Dallas, where we could see potentially strong tornadoes, an EF2 or greater. Now, looking into that timing-wise of this, mostly into the early morning, a lot of the energy from earlier today may be still lingering about. But once we get into the late afternoon, things really start to pop up and develop thanks to some of that daytime heating. The energy, the atmosphere is going to be nice and primed for it. Looking into parts of Oklahoma, we'll start to see some of those cells developing. Maybe not necessarily severe, but they could be some strong storms. That isn't until we get into the late night, right around 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night, local time for some of these areas into the south, where that cold front starts to move on through, moving across the country. And that's where we'll see the line of storms developing there. I mean, we have 1,000 miles of potential storm development all the way up from the Midwest and all the way farther south into parts of Texas. So something we're keeping a very close eye on. All modes of severe weather will be possible.